This is the 2025 Las Vegas Sun High School Football Media Day at the beautiful Red Rock Resort. We are in the Utah Summer Games interview room with our next team, the Basic High Wolves. I also want to shout out our presenting sponsors, the A's, Las Vegas Aviators, and Zero Teen Fatalities. We're joined from Basic by Coach Jeff Cahill, quarterback Javion Rose, and receiver Parker Simmons. Coach, I never really know what to expect with Basic. I gave you guys credit. Some years you've won with defense, low-scoring games. More recently, it seems like you're putting a lot of points on the board and winning that way. What's going to be the mood of this year's team?
You never know, man. I think it changes from game to game, based on game plans and things like that. We have a lot of guys that went through the fire last year, so coming back, I think we're going to have a lot of experience, especially on offense, so I think we'll be okay.
Javion, what did that mean going through the fire last year when you hear Coach say that? What's that mean to you, and how did you grow from that experience?
It's a learning experience. You got to play the best to be the best, so losing was only just a setback so we can get better this season and, hand it to the teams that we need to. Definitely.
Parker, in what ways on the field do you see you guys taking some step forward, some improvements this year?
Honestly, all the juniors from last year, we just had a rough year last year, and I think we'll definitely step up this year. And we're going to have a fire in our belly, so definitely step up.
Coach, you said that the junior class from last year growing together. Is this senior class something special that you feel like you guys can build around?
Yeah, 100%, man. Like I said, we had a lot of talent. We had a lot of these guys that have come up through the program. A lot of guys that were in the Junior Wolves program before they even got to Basic. So this is kind of their culmination of all that hard work, and we're hoping that it pays off.
Sure. Javion, what's it mean to have such program continuity, I guess, in that way, when it sounds like you have a lot of guys that have come up all through that? Does that instill a different sense of pride or accomplishment?
Yeah, these guys are my brothers, so playing with them is it's amazing. And then knowing they're going to be behind my back when I'm on the field and off, it's just, it makes me play 100 times better.
Parker, give us the scouting report offensively. What are you guys trying to do on that side of the ball? Where does it look like you're strong going into the season?
Honestly, all of our skills have been together since freshman year, and we have a lot of weapons on our skill side, and I think if we just use them the correct way, then we'll be good.
Coach, the other side of the ball, defense, how's it looking over there?
We're gonna have some experience. Chris McKenzie, who's right over here, he's going to be our best corner. He's going to be our lockdown guy. Every year we have one guy that we feel we can put on anybody's best receiver, and they can do the job for us, and I think this year Chris will be that guy. We got Lynn Saltmarch at linebacker. He's going to be our main middle linebacker that's running our defense. He's going to be another guy to look out for. We're a little bit young on that side of the ball, but I think that will be okay.
Parker, obviously you've done something right to be sitting here as a receiver, and we hear Chris, kind of you guys as top cornerback. How do you guys bring out the best of each other? What's it like lining up against each other in practice?
Honestly, it's great. I mean, it's the best competition out there, and it helps me as a receiver, and it helps him as a DB. And just the one-on-one battles is just good for our team, and hopefully we could be on the same side of the ball and just connect with Javion.
Javion, give us what do you do best as a quarterback? What do you think you're going to be able to do on the field to lift your team this year?
I think I'm smart behind the ball. Given my size, I'm looked at to run, but I actually stay in the pocket a lot and find my receivers. And just the connection between them is special. As to other quarterbacks, I feel like I can read the field pretty good.
Coach, is that what you're telling Javion? You like him staying in the pocket, or you say, hey, loosen up a little bit, make some plays outside? Yeah,
so I think last year Javion was a straight pocket passer. That's what he wanted, to stay in the pocket, and he didn't like to get out much. But we worked a lot on getting his body strong, and he worked really hard on that part of his game, and this year it's going to be totally different. He's going to be a dual threat for sure.
Javion, one thing I think of Basic, it seems like you guys have rivalries week after week. You have all these big games. Does one stand out more than the others to you, and what's it like going through that?
Yes, sir. You already know Green Valley. It stands out because it's a tradition. It's in my blood, to have that rivalry always. But yeah, it stands out definitely because they come hard every single year.
Parker, what is it that just feels different about when you're in that Henderson Bowl game with Green Valley?
It's just different because everyone's there, and it's a big crowd, and we lost last year, but we really want to win this year. So it's definitely going to be way different. It's our senior year, so we're going to want to win.
Always one to circle on the calendar. We're going to coach for the final word. What are some of the keys this year to make sure you guys hit your potential?
I think we just need to stay together as a team. We gotta navigate the ups and downs. You know, nothing's gonna always be perfect. So if we can do that, I think that we'll be all right.
All right, well, that was Basic High at the 2025 Las Vegas Sun High School Football Media Day. We want to thank our event sponsors one more time: Utah Summer Games, Phase 1 Elite, the U.S. Navy, and our partners, New World Graphics. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.